Hey guys, do you find yourself constantly comparing yourselves to others? I mean, those moms on Facebook that look like they have it all together, right? The picture perfect family, the Pinterest moms, the ones who make all the really cute things for the Christmas parties and the school get-togethers, and you feel like, dear God, I'm just hanging on for dear life. Like they look like they have it all together. Well, this is the problem with social media and comparing yourselves to others, is that on social media, Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, we can paint the picture of our lives, and it's the picture that we want other people to see, right? It's a facade, it's smoke and mirror, there's almost zero truth behind most people's lives on social media. And you do have the occasional people who like to keep it real, but for the most part, we're allowing people a picture into our lives, a window into our lives. But the thing with social media is that we can make the picture what we want people to see. So I have a cute little story. Something that happened with my kids one day when we were taking a trip to their uncle's house is we were driving down the road headed to Lake Charles. And if you've been to Lake Charles, you know there's really not much scenery at all, going through Lafayette and Baton Rouge and all of that. Well, we're driving and all of a sudden my kids are like, oh my gosh, look how pretty, look at the mountain. And we look off in the distance and there's this really pretty mountain hill, and it's shining and it's glistening and the light's hitting it just right and it's gorgeous, and they're just in awe of its beauty. From a distance it looks gorgeous, and then Corey starts dying laughing and says, that's a trash pile. It was a landfill. Now from a distance it looked like a beautiful mountain. Well, there are no mountains in South Mississippi or South Louisiana. My children were so amazed at this landfill. From afar it looked like a beautiful mountain, and if we would have gotten closer to it, it wouldn't have been so pretty. It would have stunk, and they just saw it was a big pile of trash. So a lot of times in life we're comparing ourselves to other people from what we see from a distance, what we see on social media, instead of being joyful and finding purpose in where God has put us, in our lives. A lot of times it's not so much the situation as how we look at the situation. So how many times do we compare ourselves to others? Their life could be a big stink. Their life could be a big landfill. They could have all kind of problems, because the truth is we all have our own issues. We all have our own mothering problems, our own battles with our children, our own battles with our spouses. Like everybody's fighting a battle. So find joy in your situation. Ask God how you can find contentment where you are instead of constantly comparing yourselves to other people. There is so much joy that can be found in your own lives when you're searching for it instead of searching for meaning and purpose in other people's lives. So I hope that speaks to you. I was like, that's a landfill. And God was like, boop. The funny thing God says through my children. Well, I love you guys, and until next time.